who's on the dais?
Well, let me see. There's Jack Benny, Bob Hope, Danny Kaye, George Jessel, Martin and Lewis, Danny Thomas, Eddie Cantor.
Oh, gee, that is a lot of talent.
Yeah, but there's one problem. I'm the last one to speak. I hope they don't get to my jokes before I get to them.
I've seen guys sit and tear up cards, they have the material listed on cards, and they keep throwing away cards as the roast goes on.
Oh, there goes that joke. Oh, there goes that joke.
Damn it, that was one of my best jokes.
If I had my druthers, I'd hope. Give me first shot at him, and the rest of you could wrestle after that.
This Bruce Willis one, I really didn't get on. I don't know, it was almost 3:30 in the afternoon, almost 4. And Milton Berle didn't put me on.
I can save this man for this spot because he is dynamite. And we know it. He's also, not you, Jack.
It looked like he was not going to introduce me because he put on Pat Cooper, and I thought, well, I got to follow Pat Cooper. I always do. I close the roast. I'm the closer.
Jack, I'll be with you in 1 minute.
And I see he's now introducing busboys and thanking the hotel and the waiters. Let's hear it for the help. I stood up. I ran over.
Shit. What do you want me to
Put
do?
it back in.
Oh, shut up, you.
Put the mic back
fuck
in.
you.
Put the mic back in there. Put it back in.
And I grabbed a cigar and I broke it in half.
Here, Milton. Here's your fucking cigar. Here.
I said, maybe that'll get your attention. Remember me? I'm sitting over here. I've been here for 7 hours. You think I'll get on, or you're gonna want to introduce some more busboys? Yeah, you forgot the guy who wrote the invitations. I did, I went crazy, And I'm funny when I'm angry, Just give me a theme.
I was like third or fourth up. People were kind of bombing before me. I go on, Uncle Milty, he just shits on me. Every joke, he would stand up and like push me or poke me or heckle me. So that like my performance became half for the audience and half me and him sparring. And finally, Buddy Hackett, who was on the other end of the day, stood up and he said, in a way, off mic, but booming loud voice, he's like,
"Hey, Milton, let the kid work. You used to."
He knows now not to fuck with me. Hackett's got my back.
Let's go Hollywood backstage as the Friars roast Dean Martin. How long have you known Dean?
I just met him a few hours ago. I've known him a long time. The truth of the matter is, but he doesn't recognize me. I've known him for about 20 years, but he never recognizes me. Drinks a lot.
In all of my years, this long half-century, I can't remember any greater impact on an audience as when they see Sammy Davis Jr.
Thank you, Dean. I can only say seriously, may God bless you. And I'm not only sorry you're not Jewish, I'm sorry you're not colored.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, ain't he great, Frank Sinatra?
Mr. Martin, Mr. Toastmaster, honored guests, fellow friars, I have to go to the bathroom. Jeez, I've been sitting here a long time.
And now a few words from the guest of honor, our beloved Friar, Dean Martin, ladies and gentlemen.
May I state, it's been great, and the kind of evening few people rate. I've been flattered, but I have to agree. Mr. Wonderful, that's me.
Now that takes guts, right?
The most beautiful guy in the world isn't me, no, isn't Dino, but as we know, it's the man that we honor tonight.
I usually sit in the second row behind the MC and the guest of honor. Carrie never wanted to be in front of a live audience, and make speeches or talks or whatever. He was, I guess he was afraid of it, you know, which is nothing to be ashamed of.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cary Grant.
He got up to talk, and he started to cry.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I don't know how I can follow all that, and probably won't please you at all, but there you are. But you see, I'm still tearful from Frank singing his song to me.
Of all my years in this business, I don't ever remember an audience standing up and screaming their heads off and crying with them. I never saw anything like it before.
But it was of major and majestic importance that the Friars of Hollywood give a dinner. We need money very bad.
Jessel, unequivocally, was the greatest Toastmaster that ever was.
I'm glad I'm finding these impromptu things because I brought with me a speech for a circumcision in Glendale.
I'll never forget on his 79th or 80th birthday or something, everyone was making a fuss about it, and he says, you know, he says, I reached an age now, I get up in the morning, he says, and I look in the obituary column, and if I don't see my name in it, I call a hooker.